Hey y'all, it's DJ Kitty.
And Miss Morningstar.
And you are tuned into Our Plugs, a community connection where culture, commerce, and community come together on one powerful platform.
Absolutely. This is a show that connects Black and minority-owned businesses, nonprofit organizations, entrepreneurs, community leaders, and change makers all in one place. We don't just talk, we build, we uplift, and we plug you into the resources that help our community grow.
Yep. From business ownership and financial empowerment to mental health, education, arts, culture, and justice. This is a space where real conversations meet real solutions.
I know that's right. So wherever you're listening, whether it's from home, at work, or on the move, stay locked in because you're officially plugged into Our Plugs, the community connection.
Now let's get...
As we wrap up today's show, we want...
Good morning, Holly Springs, Mississippi. Good morning, Memphis, Tennessee. It is your morning host, DJ Kitty, here with my co-host, Miss Morningstar, and we are back. It feels like I've been gone for a minute now, but we are back. We are back in stride again. It's good to be home. It's good to be home, Holly Springs. Sometimes you have to take breaks. Other obligations come into effect, and you have to just leave your what you normally do to a very competent team, and that is Miss Morningstar. And hey, we are back in stride again. I want to say good morning to our family and friends out there in Holly Springs, Mississippi, as well as our family and friends in Memphis, Tennessee, and everywhere that's listening in and tuning in. Also, I want to say good evening to our family and friends on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being a part of our journey. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Happy Tuesday. I hope everyone had an amazing Easter with their family and friends. Even if you just sat around and did absolutely nothing but rested, that's great. That's what you needed to do. So welcome back. Come on in. Let's have a good time. Of course, today is Veterans Voice, and we have our brothers. We have Viper Vet and DC in the building, and they will be sharing some news that you can use. Absolutely. So before we can get started, there's your daily reminder to drink your 16 ounces of water first thing in the morning. Take your morning medication. Go ahead and take your vitamins as well. And grab you a great breakfast. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. And you want to be on your best at all times. So now that that is out the way, let's go ahead and get ready for some amazing affirmations from my little sister, my girl, Miss Morningstar, the affirmation queen. Good morning, Miss Morningstar. How are you?
Welcome back, Kitty. We're glad to have you back, sis. Yeah,
Yeah,
it felt like 10 moons. I was like, where's she
I
coming
know,
back?
right?
Well, welcome everybody. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Happy Taco Tuesday to you all listening. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. We are going to do what we do. Start out with some affirmations, and because we need them.
We
Lord,
do.
don't we need 'em. It's been
Lord knows.
it's been heavy these last few days. So let's talk about it. So growing up without positive thinking. A lot of people have grown up and not really had too many positive words. Believe it or not, a lot of people grew up in a household where positive things were not said to them. They were clothed, fed, and that's it. So I make it my business ever since my child was born. I tell her I love her daily, and I always try to speak positivity into her on a daily basis. And I think that's something that sometimes we overlook or miss. We get busy. But the love is often overshadowed because a lot just goes on through the day. And a lot of people just don't say kind words. So today's affirmations is just going to center around that. The overflow of affection in our culture cannot be matched. We are a loving culture. And I want us to get back to the love. When you're feeling lonely and sad, these are some affirmations you can use to kind of lift your spirit. And I'm just going to go through different topics of affirmation. So here we go. I feel the love of those who are not physically around me. I take pleasure in my own solitude. I am too big I am too big a gift to this world to feel self-pity. I love and improve myself daily. I focus on breathing and grounding myself. We gotta talk some more about grounding because that's Kitty's thing. I follow my intuition and my heart keeps me safe and sound. I make the right choices every time. I draw from my inner strength and light. I trust myself. I am a unique child of this world. I have as much brightness to offer the world as the next person. I matter, and that is what counts. I matter, and what I have to offer to this world also matters. I may be one of 7 billion, but I'm also one of 7 billion. I trust my inner wisdom and intuition. I breathe in calmness and breathe out nervousness. This situation works out for my highest good. Wonderful things unfold before me. I forgive myself for all the mistakes I've made. I let go of my anger so I can see clearly. I accept responsibility if my anger has hurt me or has hurt anyone. I replace my anger with understanding and compassion. I offer apologies to those affected by my anger. So these different affirmations are really centered around trusting yourself and loving yourself and knowing that we are in a situation in a time right now where we have to trust it. We have to install these affirmations into our daily life. So hope something like this could help someone today and get them through this Tuesday.
I'm sure that it will. Those affirmations actually mean a lot because if you really sit back and think about it, like you said at the very beginning, we have to speak life and positivity, especially into our children. They're going out into this crazy world. And if we as adults are not struggling, but having a time trying to understand what's really going on, imagine how our kids feel. Imagine how young adults feel.
Yeah.
They may feel like, oh my God, this isn't fair. I can't believe that this is where I'm at. I can't believe that now that I'm an adult, I'm dealing with, this is where, life is right now. So it's hard for our young adults. It's hard for our preteens, and it's even hard for the kids that are in elementary to understand what's going on, just like it's hard for adults. So speaking life every single day, even when you don't feel like it, a positive attitude, positive words can change everything. If you positive brings positive. If you walk around being negative, guess what? It's going to be negative. So thank you, Miss Morningstar. Those affirmations are true and needed, especially nowadays. And I want to say thank you, Kaylee Neville. Thank you for the compliments. We see you out there on YouTube. We appreciate that, honey. If you guys come to YouTube, please give us a thumbs up on our broadcast. It means a lot. It helps with our algorithm. So let's go ahead and hop into this weather. Holly Springs, today you have a high of 75, a low of 48, feels like 73 during the day, 45 at night with a 2% chance of rain. Winds are out of the east northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Today's going to be a sunny day. Humidity is low during the day and moderate in the afternoon and evening. So get out there and enjoy your day. It's going to be beautiful. Memphis, Tennessee, today you have a high of 75, a low of 50. Feels like 73 during the day, 48 at night with a 3% chance of rain. Again, winds are out of the east northeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. It's going to be a mostly sunny day. Humidity is low during the day, moderate at night. Again, get out there and enjoy it.
Yes.
Houston, H-Town, hot Houston. Today, a high of 77, low of 58. Feels like 75 during the day, 52 at night with a 0% chance of rain. Winds are out of the east at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Excuse me. It's going to be a partly cloudy day. Humidity is low during the day and high in the evening and at night. So again, get out there and enjoy it. We only have one April 7th, 2026. Make the best of it no matter what. I mean, it could always be better, but guess what? It could always be worse. And that is your weather report for today. Now let's go ahead and hop into some news that you can use. Sister, I know, roll your eyes for me too, baby. Man, all I can say is y'all just pray for that man with them black hands and swollen ankles and that leprosy on his neck. I truly feel like he knows that he's at the end of his term. And I'm talking about life. I don't know. I can't predict the future, but maybe, just maybe, he's at the end of his term. And so he just wants to take everybody with him because now he's talking about he's going to push that button and take Iran, hit the entire country. Sir, sir, please sit down somewhere.
The dementia is getting worse, and I need the lawmakers to do something about this.
25th
Okay,
Amendment sounds about right for me.
I mean, a blind man can see.
A
This man
blind
is
man can see.
deranged.
Yeah, he
He
is.
is unhinged. He is an absolute lunatic. And
And he
y'all want
wants to take
to
us
let him.
all down. I mean, it in my, work lifespan, I've never seen anybody like this. I feel like he just wants to take us out, Miss Morningstar.
Yeah,
You know,
I mean, I guess a malignant narcissist has zero feelings. They have zero cares. Um, he's an old man. He's 80 years old. He's old. He does not care about life any longer. And he doesn't care who he hurts. It's
mm-mm.
all about winning for him. He thinks winning means blowing things up or harming other people. That's his whole life has been about trying to outdo the next person or think he can outdo the next person. And when he doesn't get his way, throwing a temper tantrum like children do.
Yes. And firing folks, getting mad and, oh, you know what? Since you're not going to do what I want you to do, I'm just going to go ahead and get you up on out of there. Well, if you want to know the truth, they shouldn't be in there in the first place, just like he shouldn't be in there in the first place. Um, if you notice, he's only firing women, though. It
Yeah.
was Christy Nome. Christine, I wasn't here last week, so I didn't get a chance to talk about it. Girl,
Big Tata.
girl, girl, Christy, girl, what's
How's
going
Big
on with
Tata
you,
Money
yo,
do?
girl? Now, look, I don't get into married folks' business because that ain't my business. And I don't want folks to get into my business, but I'm going to say this and I'm going to be done with it. If my husband was caught on with pictures of his lips puckered up and
Baby, he was
he had
serving
on
steak.
some he had on some he had
Yeah.
balloons in his shirt. He had balloons. He had them bad boys sitting up, didn't he? But they were pointing in different directions, like Cash
He
Patel's eyes. They
serving. Okay? He was serving.
He was trying to serve. He was trying to. I heard that. He's paid out because he belongs to some group. Them people weird anyway, and he's paid out 25 grand allegedly. TikTok and Instagram and everybody allegedly, but them pictures ain't alleged. And now she wants privacy. No, ma'am.
No,
No,
we know. No, ma'am. Absolutely.
no. We got to talk about this, Christy.
We need a conversation. Let's have a
Mm.
round table. How do you feel?
Were you leaning on Corey Lewandowski's shoulder because your husband, you caught him in your brassieres?
I mean, you've been new about this, Christy. Come
This
on.
ain't new.
Christy.
Christy, this ain't new. It's new for us, but I promise you, you knew. If anybody knew, you knew.
That
And
man been
then
stealing your drawers for years.
been all in your drawer. You're like, I know I just bought me some Victoria's Secrets. Where's my drawer?
He
Anyway.
was like, girl, these is cute.
These is cute. I'm gonna wear these,
I'm
boo.
gonna squeeze
Yeah,
my little tiny self and
girl.
because
Then
he had on pink pants.
pink, hot pink pants. Let's be clear. They weren't just pink. They were hot pink, baby.
Mm-hmm.
And then he fired Pam Blondie, which, girl, we knew that was coming. You shouldn't have
Yeah.
ever been in there. Period.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you're good luck with your law license. Now the internet reacts after Donald Trump turns on Carolyn Levitt and tells her she's doing a terrible job. You're doing a terrible job.
What he did? Oh, Lion Caroline got in trouble, huh?
Yes, a narcissist has no loyalty.
Zero.
But it
Zero.
seems that he's only attacking the women. You know what? I think all of them are part of the He-Man Women Haters Club. Remember that was Spanky? He-Man Women Haters Club. They hate women. Because
Mm-hmm.
why are you always attacking women?
All the time. All the time.
Verbally and physically. And that ain't allegedly. I seen them Epstein files. Well, those weren't women, those were little girls and little boys. But anyhow, so Carolyn Levitt has become one of the most famous faces of the current Trump administration. But it seems that the president has turned on her. Oh, I love it. Girl, I love this for you.
I love it for her.
I do. I think it's wonderful. I think it is wonderful that she is getting exactly what she needs. What you thought you were special. You you thought you were special, huh, Carolyn?
She didn't
Caroline,
know. It's your turn now, boo-boos.
it's your turn. Come to the front, Caroline. You next. You got next.
You're not getting the job done. You're not convincing the media that he ain't a lying piece of you know what.
Yeah. The president recently made some negative comments about his press secretary during an interview in the Oval Office, which indicated to some people he might be losing interest in her, probably because she's pregnant and she's gained weight. Allegedly.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that's fact or not. So
That might be it though, Kitty.
that's I'm just saying.
Like little boy bodies.
Yeah. As Trump stated that Caroline was doing a terrible job, what might have been an attempted joke quickly went viral on social media as users commented on how much of a narcissist he is. Yeah, we all know. But, they signed up for that. You get what you get and you don't have a fit. Caroline, we don't want to hear it.
You better go ahead and get your resume tight. I don't know who's going to hire you, though.
You better go. She want to be a stay-at-home mom. She married to that grandpa. So
I was about to say, baby, who gonna retire? He didn't retire. I mean, like, who gonna take care of the kids? Like, he got.
She may as well get ready to take care of all three of them. The one is the little baby that looks. I ain't gonna talk about that baby's looks, but the little baby, the husband, and the one she carrying, she may as well. She gonna be changing diapers. All three of them.
All three.
Oh well, Caroline.
The dollar store get his because it costs a lot.
Yeah. Well, good luck to you, Caroline. I heard that Pam Blondie has been told she can't go on Fox News.
Dang, they just. Did you hear how they threw her picture in the trash?
I ain't hear that, girl. What happened?
Picture in the trash.
Who?
The same day I don't know who did it, but it's in there. They ripped it off the wall, threw it in the trash. Thank you.
Oh well.
I used to didn't know you, Pam. That's what they told me.
That's what you get. You set up here and lied for this man and he just told your picture. Get that picture down. I don't want to even see her.
Yeah, throw it away. Throw it in the trash.
I'm with you, Queen. I love that for her.
She did a trash job.
Yeah, she did a horrible job. Yeah, because don't nobody believe her. and the Dow was up 50,000. Girl, shut up. Shut
What's
it.
the Dow? What's the Dow now, Pam?
What's the Dow now, Pam? Anywho, anyhow, yeah. Good luck to you, Caroline. Good
Yeah.
luck. You know, you can go out on well, do they even have maternity leave with the government now? Because
Oh
they ain't got
no.
they don't really have as much as they used to have, because we done ripped away everything. So I don't know. Good luck
Yeah.
to them people. Have fun with that. Go ahead, Miss Morningstar. I just wanted to talk about
Well,
Caroline.
I want to. I mean, while we talking about Frumpy Dump, how he did a press conference the other day. After he made some disturbing threats over the Easter weekend, so on Holy Day, y'all, Holy Day,
Ain't nothing
Easter.
holy about that man.
This fool gets up and everybody seen it and
Mm-hmm.
tweets out, uh, Iran, a threat to Iran. You basically telling them they got 48 hours by Tuesday, today, at a certain time. There are opposite times of the time zone.
Better leave them
He
people alone.
he gonna blow everything up, bridges. He gonna take everything out, infrastructure, meaning that civilians will be harmed
He don't care.
if they don't open the
Straight
effing Strait
Hormuz.
of
Effing straight up
Hormuz.
Hormuz. So
Kurt,
so classy on
yeah,
on
you're the
on
president
Easter. Mm,
on
mm,
Easter.
mm.
And so, then he went on to have a press conference. And now you got Susie Wiles talking about she worried about him because he was rambling on and just talking about, how he get off script. He starts talking about everything, and then talking about what did he say that the president of China, she said that Joe Biden was the R word and he was like just weird random stuff. Then he threatened the news reporter. He told the news reporter, if you don't do this, you going to jail. Oh, he was on one and still passing threats and didn't know the answer to a question when they said whether the war is going to escalate or de-escalate. He's like, well, I don't know.
He don't know
This is
nothing.
what we have to deal with every day.
He doesn't know anything. He doesn't know.
This is
I
what we have
mean,
to deal with every day. Every day.
I promise you, I feel like this is the Twilight Zone. We are dealing with the dumbest person ever created in the history of mankind. I really feel like that. I think that he is the absolute dumbest.
One
And there,
minute, but 1 minute he say, okay, let's make a deal. Iran say no. Now, one thing about Iran, they have stood firm on the no. The no is a no. No
no
means
means
no.
no.
They've been saying no the entire time. Is no, nothing's changed. It's no. He's changed. Okay, they said no. I'm gonna blow y'all up. Then he said, well, I don't care. Don't open the strait. Then he tell our allies, y'all go get your own oil. Then he say, well, we don't need that oil anyway. We don't even go through the strait. The war gonna be over in 2 weeks. Then he say what he said on Easter. Can y'all
Girl,
figure it out?
is a brain even in the room? The man is crazy. Plain and simple. Because nobody
Insane.
figured that out. At the end of the day, nobody can figure that out. It's all I know is them Lego videos.
Hilarious.
I know Viper Vet's gonna get into it, but them Lego videos are taking me out. My favorite one is when they talking about the pilot. $100 million for one pilot. Let's go take a commercial break. This $100 million to
For
rescue
one
one
pilot.
pilot. Mm, mm, mm. Anywho, you are listening to our
Allegedly, because I don't even know if they really got them. I don't trust them.
well, you are listening to Our Plugs, a community connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break. Stand by.
Advertising with Our Plugs. The community connection opens doors to a whole new ballgame. Radio advertising is affordable, powerful, and puts your business directly in front of the people who want to support you. Plus, customers can easily find and connect with you anytime through our online directory. If you're ready to grow your brand, expand your reach, and stay connected to the community, sign up today. Visit ourplugs.com and register now. That's ourplugs.com. Plug into your community.
At Lovership Apparel, we believe what you wear should remind you of who you are. This is where love meets style. From our signature beautiful hoodies created to remind you to show up as your full authentic self, to our bold her shirts designed for women who know their worth and wear it proudly. Lovership Apparel is more than clothing. It's a movement. Our comfortable confidence-boosting leggings move with you, while our statement backpacks carry your essentials and your purpose wherever life takes you. Every piece is intentionally designed to inspire self-love, confidence, and authenticity, because you deserve to wear something that speaks life into you. Whether you're stepping out, showing up, or standing firm in who you are, Lovership Apparel is made for you. Visit lovershipapparel.com and wear the reminder, be you to the fullest.
What's up, everybody? Scott Cologne, District Attorney and candidate for the United States Senate for the great state of Mississippi. I had a great time talking about my campaign with the crew at the Community Connection morning radio show. I'm running because Mississippi matters. Our families are paying more for less, and our rural hospitals are under serious threat. I spent my career fighting for my community, and I'll bring that same fight to Washington. Folks in the Holly Springs area and the worldwide should check out our convo and visit cologneforsenate.com because Mississippi matters.
Hello, everybody. My name is Monica Meeks. I'm a wife, a mom, and a soldier for life. And I'm running for the 19th Judicial District Circuit Court Clerk for Montgomery and Robertson County in Tennessee. I am so grateful for Our Plug LLC for giving me an opportunity to share my platform and explain why I'm running for office. Early voting is July 17th through August 1st, with the final day of voting on August 6, 2026. I'm an independent candidate, and I appreciate your support.
You're locked in to WKRA 92.7, the voice of the community. And listen, 2026 is all about showing up and shining. That is why we rock with Morningstar Boutique by Tam, where fashion meets confidence, purpose, and style. From everyday chic to head-turning statement pieces to some fly arm candy, Morningstar has it all. And while you're shopping, tap into the community. Discover Black-owned and minority-owned businesses at ourplugs.com. Also, check out MorningstarBoutiqueByTam.com, where your light owns your style.
And we are back. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7, The Change. We are back just talking about news that you can use, talking about what's happening all over this country. Miss Morningstar, did you want to bless us with an article that you've discovered in this crazy, crazy news cycle? Got to come off mute, though. You do have to come off mute. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I got this mute issue.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, other than what we talked about, the article that I'm pretty sure Viper Vet in DC would love to get is some political talk, because I know Vipe got some nuggets to share. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring them on up.
Go ahead and bring them on up.
Bring them on to the stage, because
coming to the stage.
Yeah, it's time. Good morning, DC.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Bite. How y'all doing?
Good morning.
I'm trying to understand, why are we here?
Well, we all are trying to understand that, Bite. But good morning. Happy Tuesday to you. Happy Tuesday, brothers. DC, how you doing today?
I'm doing lovely. I can't complain.
That's good.
I'm excited about today's topic. I know Vipe's gonna bring the heat.
I already know. Bite. Now, before we get started, Viper Vet, now you know the rules. And So we're going to have a good show. And do I need to go grab my fan? Tell me now.
We may be going lukewarm.
Okay. All right. You're going to keep it lukewarm today?
It sounds like the calm before the storm. You know how some people be just calm and then the storm, here comes the storm.
Yeah.
What you got going on, brother?
What's going on?
I had some rough ones, but I said, you know what?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna build it up for the next one, or I don't know. Maybe I'll change my mind. I don't know.
Well, we shall see. Let's go ahead and get into it then. Let me brace myself.
Since we talk about what's going on, right? Let's.
Big news coming in of Iran saying that the hotels in the Middle East are going to be targeted, those who are hosting U.S. troops. Now, Iran's military has warned that hotels housing U.S. soldiers across the region, this includes the GCC countries, they will be under target. They will be attacked in its war with the United States.
So, and I brought it up last week also. Anywhere we have troops or personnel, whether they are wearing uniform or not, they are targets. They're targets. That's it. Now, do we know the actual numbers of the people who are affected and hurt? I don't think so. With this last thing that just happened, where is the benefit?
Yeah.
Where is it? We talk about what's the mission, but where's the benefit of what just happened?
So, but you might want to give our listening audience a backstory. So it's my understanding that, and correct me if I'm wrong, that Iran has bombed our military bases in the surrounding areas. Is that correct? DC and Byte?
Yeah.
That is correct.
Any of the other nations, UAE, Bahrain, Kuwait, Qatar, they're targets because we have bases there.
Mm-hmm.
So especially if they're using the bases to enable this war, they are targets.
So
even in Iraq.
So when these bases have been bombed, F1 in the comments, thank you, P. The troops that survived it, and we don't have a head count of who hasn't or who has survived it, but those troops who have survived it, they are displaced from those bases, and now they're in hotels,
or they're going to other bases outside of that area,
and they're in hiding.
Yeah, because now even here they're telling the troops, hey, don't wear your uniform off base. Here.
Because aren't they putting bounties out? From what I understand, like they have bounties out on the heads of the troops.
Hey.
So they're doing telegraphs like, hey, if you see an American citizen in your hotel, notify us. You know, like,
yeah,
this is wild.
This is wild because it all started because they said that they was gonna get the man with the dead hands and the swollen ankles and the leprosy on his neck, and now he done threw us in there. It's like when you get jumped, you start a fight, and then you want to go run and get everybody else to come fight with you, and now everybody getting beat down. Innocent people, our children.
Yeah.
So go ahead, Mike. Go ahead. I just wanted to give the people some backstory on that.
Yeah, and what is the objective? What is the end game? Because first he said that the Strait of Hormuz, we don't need the oil because we have enough, and we're going to sell other countries. You could come buy from us. But now he's upset that the strait is still closed, and he's going to do all type of things to them. Like, which one is it?
Which one is it?
But if that ain't dementia right there, you go from, he went from 0 to 100 and back to 0, then right back to 1,000 by the time within days of each other.
Right. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. So let's see. We're going to get to some of these videos right here. All right. So we have of course, we have the report.
It was a worst case scenario for the Pentagon. 200 miles deep into enemy territory, U.S. Central Command confirming Iranian forces shot down a U.S. fighter jet Friday, forcing both crew members to eject and parachute down into the remote, mountainous landscape of southwest Iran.
One of the largest, most complex, most harrowing
The remote.
combat searches ever attempted by the military.
The moment sparking a race against time. The pilot was quickly recovered by U.S. forces, but the weapons officer was not. For nearly 2 days, the wounded airman hid in remote mountain crevices as Iranian forces, militias, and drones hunted him down.
He climbed 7,000 feet. When the planners were trying to identify where he was, they couldn't imagine that he was both injured and was able to get to that point where he could eventually be rescued.
When he was finally able to activate his emergency transponder, his first message was simple and it was powerful. He sent a message, God is good.
But communication was going in and out. Officials in Washington reportedly worried it could be an Iranian trap. The CIA
just lying.
Pinpointed the airman's exact location.
It's like finding a needle in a haystack, finding this pilot. And the CIA was unbelievable.
Then early Sunday, the U.S. launched a massive rescue operation. Dozens of aircraft
confirming that the CIA is in the area.
Why would you tell people that the CIA is in the... Why?
Good job. Good job.
Craft, heavy firepower, and some 100 special operators. The CIA even conducted a deception campaign to buy crucial time. The first 2 attempts to get the colonel had to be aborted due to heavy enemy fire and equipment operating issues, but the third time was the charm. Elite teams of special forces were finally able to go in and extract the colonel. Shortly after midnight, President Trump posting on Truth Social, "We got him." President Trump said Monday the weapons officer had been badly injured, was bleeding profusely, and treated his own wounds before being rescued. The chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff credits the airman's incredible will to his survival. In Washington.
Yeah, so their Navy and their anti-aircraft systems are obliterated.
Yeah. Let's get into that. I thought that all their stuff was obliterated. You know, they had torn up everything. They have nothing. They have nothing.
That's what I heard. That is what I heard from the liar in chief. You know, for me, like I said, I feel like they're holding back. All that you're seeing, I think they're not even showing their cards because they want us to go underground. They want more, because if you show your cards right now, then they're going to know what cards they have. If they're going to go down with a whole bunch of Americans.
Well,
absolutely.
At this point, we're showing our cards. Go ahead, DC.
Yeah, I mean, this one right here kind of hits me kind of close.
Yes.
Because I've been to survival school. I know the tactics that you're supposed to employ if you find yourself behind enemy lines. And the public is, again, you know, kudos to our military members in uniform that perform the search and rescue. But, you know, there's a few facts that are missing. Everybody carries what's called a SARSAT radio. SARSAT radio. And what that means is a satellite search and recovery radio that has a GPS beacon. So once you can get to a place where you feel secure, you pop that radio on, it's going to send you the GPS signal exactly where this person is on the map. They knew exactly where he is. Now, the point of the rescue, of course, you got to surveil, you know, enemy forces, their proximity to the person, all of that. But, you know, they try to make everything out to be some John Wayne type of deal, you know. And again, the downed airman was a colonel. So you imagine what it would have been like for a colonel to fall into the hands of the Iranian military. You know, it's just astonishing to me. And I'll stop here, but I'll pop in again and talk about the lost assets during the rescue operation, just to kind of get the people some costs. I mean, you can't put costs on a human life, but I want them to know what was put at risk to rescue this colonel, and it was a lot. It was a lot.
Yeah. Go ahead,
So
Mike.
it basically sounds like they made up a story as if they were because these video games and these movies, they living in a movie fairy tale. Like they just what did he say? We saw a thin line and we just came in and swooped
Yeah,
them up.
Like
it's
they're big and
ridiculous.
bad.
It's ridiculous
Yeah.
because if you guys listen to Hegseth, he equated the rescue to the resurrection of Christ. He compared the rescue to the resurrection of Christ. He went down on Friday. He hid on the
Oh
mountains on
my goodness.
Sunday.
Stop
And
this.
I'm
Stop.
telling you, I listened to it live myself. And he was rescued on Sunday. Doesn't this story sound familiar?
If they don't stop it.
If ooh, when God, when somebody get a hold of him,
This is a
they gonna
holy
have
war.
their way with
A
that
holy
one.
war. That's
It's
what
a
they
holy
want.
war.
That's what they want to say it is. It's a holy war, and it happened right at Easter. It feels like we're in a production. You're right, P. I feel like this is a movie, but we've got soldiers that are unaccounted for. There are soldiers that are missing who haven't contacted their family members. There are people who are missing. They're playing You Sunk My Battleship and with people's lives.
Yeah, there's literally a media blackout in theater. A media blackout in theater. But you have the heads of state getting on TV giving out vital intel of methods and procedures,
CIA.
Crazy.
further further jeopardizing what could happen in the future. I mean,
Even more.
this may not be the last aircraft that's shot down by Iran, and they may
It
have to
won't.
do it, and they may have to do this again. So they're giving up all the methods and procedures. Oh, we did a diversion. We acted like the airman was already rescued to throw the Iranians off. So guess what? You can't use that playbook again.
Why are you telling people you've never played a game of spades? You've never played a game of old maid goldfish. You are showing them all your
hand.
cards.
Your
That's
hand.
dumb.
And our CIA did a disinformation campaign, and this is what they did, right?
Stupid.
Just stupid. At this point, is he working for Iran? Is he because who? I mean, I'm gonna stick with, I promise you, I feel like he's trying to blow up the world. F1 in the comments, because he ain't gonna be here too much longer. Go ahead, Bite.
All right. So one thing I found out, and I had this a few weeks ago, I just haven't shared it. And I was like, something to make you say,
War in West Asia escalates. One of the names reportedly resurfacing in Washington's most sensitive corridors is about an American defector, a trained insider, a woman who may now be working against the very system that she once served. This is the story of Monica Witt, reportedly Iran's most dangerous asset, wanted by the FBI. Monica Witt was a former counterintelligence specialist with the U.S. Air Force who defected from America in 2013 straight into Iran. American investigators say agents linked to the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, or the IRGC, carefully groomed and recruited her before she defected. Monica was no ordinary officer. She reportedly had deep access to classified intelligence, including the identities of U.S. assets in Iran and methods used to intercept foreign communications. More than a decade later, experts believe Monica Witt could be playing a critical role for Iran in the ongoing war against America and Israel. Tehran has already demonstrated its capability through cyber attacks and strategic disruptions in key oil routes. Now, analysts warn that Monica's insider knowledge could be helping shape those responses. But who is Monica Witt really? Let's take you through that. Born in Texas in 1979, Monica Witt joined the U.S. Air Force at 18, and she trained as a cryptologic language analyst. She mastered Farsi language, served in Saudi Arabia and Iraq, and earned multiple commendations. But after leaving the military, her trajectory reportedly shifted. She initially studied at the University of Maryland and later enrolled in a Middle East Studies program at the George Washington University. Classmates reportedly described her as disillusioned, isolated, and increasingly drawn toward Iran's worldview. A 2012 visit to Tehran reportedly proved to be the turning point. There, she connected with operatives and reportedly began plotting her defection. And within a year, she secured a visa and fled. U.S. prosecutors in 2019 charged her with espionage. American officials say that Iran provided her with housing, equipment, and protection in exchange for sensitive intelligence. Today, Monica Witt remains a fugitive on the FBI's wanted list. Her exact role inside Iran remains unclear. Washington still does not know the full extent of the damage that she has caused or the threat that she may still pose to Washington.
Wow. Wow. So she defected and she's working with them.
She an American citizen too.
Yeah. She looks like a white woman. Yeah, she was born in Texas.
Yeah. She's an American citizen. And they so busy trying to keep immigrants out. When we got the domestic right within. The enemy is within. The enemy already here.
You better say that, sis.
The call is coming from
you trained
inside the house.
United States of America, you trained her good. You trained her real good.
And now she's working with the enemy. Wow. That's crazy. That really is.
Now that sounds like a movie.
I mean, we are in a movie. It's a nightmare, but it's a movie. Nightmare on Pennsylvania Avenue.
Monica Witt.
With the Crypt Keepers and the Decepticons.
Okay. Imagine what she's telling them, right? And how she's been working with them. And who did she recruit anybody else that thinks the way she thinks?
Yeah, that's a good one. But you know, I'm always, and I've been thinking about this for a couple of days before we go to break. I've been thinking about this, you know, when somebody had confidential documents in a bathroom and on a stage. And when they had them confidential documents in the bathroom and on a stage, what was in those documents? Were they maybe military secrets? I don't know.
One of those documents that he had, I think 6 people in the country were allowed to see them.
I was just about to say that.
6 people. Only 6 people were allowed to see them. Though that's one of the documents he took.
Yeah, I'm a little confused. I'm Monica, but then, you know, she's on the FBI's most wanted list, but there's only so many secrets that she can tell. But somebody I know that y'all may know of had boxes of documents in their bathroom and on a ballroom stage. I don't know. You know, who knows what's in them boxes? Go ahead, DC.
I'll just say this. If you go through the history of people that acted in a treasonous manner towards this country, that have access to highly sensitive materials, 99% of them don't look like us.
They don't. They don't.
I'll just say that. 99% of those people don't look like us.
Show don't.
They not like us, but you know. Anyway, let me not go there. Let's go ahead and take a quick break, and then we'll come back and go ahead and finish finish listen to what Viper and DC can share with the family. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7, The Change. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break. Stand by.
Advertising with Our Plugs. The Community Connection opens doors to a whole new ballgame. Radio advertising is affordable, powerful, and puts your business directly in front of the people who want to support you. Plus, customers can easily find and connect with you anytime through our online directory. If you're ready to grow your brand, expand your reach, and stay connected to the community, sign up today. Visit ourplugs.com and register now. That's ourplugs.com. Plug into your community.
Welcome to Compassion Counseling and Training Services, LLC, where healing takes flight. I am Nicole Wiley, licensed independent clinical social worker, and we empower children, individuals, families, and couples through individualized therapy via telehealth. Using evidence-based approaches like CBT and mindfulness, we help clients build resilience and rediscover their wings. If you're ready to begin your journey, visit CompassionCounselingandTrainingServices.com.
Carter's Caring Hands is here to serve the communities here in Kalamazoo, Grand Rapids, Battle Creek, as well as Southfield, Michigan. We also go out into the unhoused community, serve the community with care bags. Low-income families, our senior citizens, and our veterans with fresh food baskets each and every day, because no one should choose medication over food. We are here to serve you. Your community is our community, and our community is one community. From our hands to your hand.
This is Transformation Training Academy. If you're someone that people walk up to and just talk to and tell all their business to and they don't know you, this is your sign. If you're ready to level up, Transformation Training Academy is ready for you. Coach Nikki and Counselor Nikki push you past your limits into your purpose. We help you break patterns, build confidence, and create real change. Your breakthrough isn't someday, it's today. Contact us at info@thetransformationtrainingacademy.com.
Hi everyone, I'm Mara Keller, retired Army Lieutenant Colonel and candidate for Congress in Georgia's 3rd District. Now I'm running because too many decisions in Washington are being made without listening to the people that they affect, whether it's public safety, veterans care, education, or protecting our constitutional rights. These aren't partisan issues. If you believe our government should work for everyday Americans and not special interests, I invite you to stand with us. Your donations help keep this grassroots campaign people-powered. Every donation fuels our voter outreach, ads, and our shared fight for a better Georgia. Visit marakeller.com to donate today. Let's finally serve the people who send us to Washington. And a huge thanks to DJ Kitty Cat 50 for the energy and the spotlight. Let's keep pushing.
And we are back. You're listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7, The Change. Today we have our brothers speaking with us. They are from Veterans Voice. We have Viper Vet in DC, and we're just going through some of the news that mainstream media isn't sharing. So go ahead, Viper. Go ahead, DC.
Hey, for everybody listening, make sure you go to YouTube and subscribe. It's free. Subscribe to Our Plugs LLC on YouTube. Follow us on TikTok as well. We have great content that we share on TikTok and also on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook as well. We appreciate the support. We appreciate everybody giving us feedback and comments on our content. All right, so listen. Sometimes you hear things and WTF pops out your mouth. This is one of the moments.
Free throw is good from Webster. Whoa. Simon, come on now. Whoa.
Did you hear that?
I didn't hear it, but I'm reading it.
Okay, so there is people that are they have a microphone and they have You know how you go to games and you have folks talking on the microphone and they're giving, oh, this person came out the game or they made a three or is halftime. You have students who are running some of those things. And I want you to listen carefully.
Squeaky clean. Free throw is good from Webster. Whoa. Simon, come on now. Whoa. Hey.
Simon's been saying that for a long time.
Wants to be perhaps a future sportscaster. I don't even know what's going on here or why this would be going on here. But let's tell you what we do know. After a student announcer at Penn High School in South Bend, Indiana, called a black basketball player on the opposing team a racial slur multiple times during a live student broadcast of a playoff game, civil rights and community leaders are in an uproar. They're demanding bold corrective action from the school system. Earlier this month, March 6th, during the live broadcast on YouTube of Penn High School's game against Riley High School, when Kellen Webster, a black star player from Riley, stepped up to the free throw line, a student doing play-by-play coverage could be heard making monkey sound, and then said the N-word 3 times in succession. Now, the broadcaster calling the game seemed taken aback, saying, whoa, Simon, come on now, and then cut the stream, which happened within seconds. Video link to the game on the school's YouTube sports channel. The pennant was disabled, but video clips, including the racial slur, quickly spread on Facebook and TikTok, shocking students, parents, educators, and South Bend residents.
Wow.
I'm not shocked.
You know, I referee soccer. If the players say any words like that, they're gone. If the parents say any words like that, they're gone. If the coaches say any words, if the announcer, we're stopping the game. They don't, and it could be another slur. It doesn't have to be the N-word. But if they do anything like that, we're stopping the game. They're gone.
Yeah.
Why are we still playing basketball?
They don't care, right?
He said it 3 times, and
I don't get that, and I ain't surprised either. But
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, the discipline should have happened immediately. That's just like, remember I don't know if y'all remember. Y'all probably do when I said how few months back when I spoke about how at the HBCU it was the Battle of the Bands, and one of the announcers degraded the plus size women who were the dancers. Mm-hmm. And he was immediately fined, like immediately. This is the same type of situation.
This is a student, and things need to be.
And he was a student.
Need to happen. He was a student, but I'm gonna say it like this. And Powerful Black Woman didn't mention the coach at the NCAA over the weekend. Was that one of your stories, right? I may have taken your thunder.
No, go ahead. This is
they won, and instead of them focusing on the fact that these young ladies won, they're focusing on the fact that this white man said something. I don't know what he said to the black lady, the young lady who was coaching, who's very qualified, who they beat the brakes off of y'all. So I guess y'all were mad, and so you felt like you needed to say something.
Mediocre.
Yeah, mediocre as always. But they think that word bothers us. It bothers us to the point where we hope our kids don't whoop off on you. That's the only way that it bothers us. We hope that our kids don't get in trouble for whooping off on you. But somebody gonna catch that young man. I'm with you. No amount of apology can ever. I know that's right. I mean, at the end of the day, we're tired of y'all. That's why y'all are in the position that you're in. And you hate us so much because we've surpassed you. Go ahead, Vibe, because I get off on my tangent, and we ain't gonna be able to play this on the radio.
So one of the things that happened was and we're just gonna bite on this because you brought it. He said she didn't shake his hand before the game. And this is the after, and they did shake her hand. Pre-game, they shake hands. Everybody walk across and they shake hands. But this is when you're talking about now. He's confronting her.
Cry about
it. And she's with the hits. Okay, she's with the hits.
And one, you can ask Gino the question. You know, he's the one that initiated the conversation. I don't want, you know, what happened there to dampen what we were able to accomplish today.
For 41 years, I've been coaching, and I've been, 25 Final Fours. And the protocol is before the game, you meet at half court. Anybody ever see that before? Two coaches meet at half court and they shake hands. Correct? You ever see it? They announce it on the loudspeaker. And I waited there for like 3 minutes.
You gonna cry about it?
I mean,
so it is what it is.
You want some tissue?
What's oh my goodness.
They gonna stop underestimating who we are, first of all, because Sis went right at him, like, not today, not tomorrow, not ever. You gonna disrespect me. And he wasn't ready for that.
Y'all just mad because y'all lost.
Yeah. Now you gotta make up some stuff.
She didn't come shake my hand. I sat out there, waited 3 minutes. Go ahead, DC.
Yeah, I mean, I think what's even more disturbing is that when somebody displays abhorrent behavior like he has, the media still tries to find out or try to, you know, insinuate that Dawn did something to deserve or trigger his behavior. That's the sad part. It's like she, if you look at the pregame, Dawn shook his entire staff's hands, including his. She shook the entire officiating staff, everybody that was at the scorer's table. I mean, what more does she have to do?
Nothing.
You know what I'm saying? So the bottom line, it wasn't about the handshake. It was about the fact that he lost to her.
Cry, baby.
That he lost to her. Because he even had the audacity to say in his press conference, we share nothing in common. We share nothing in common.
You're coaching basketball. That's not in common.
They're both championship caliber coaches.
That's the initial handshake right there.
Yes. This is pregame. This is pregame.
Listen, that's why she went in on him. Like, who are you trying to play?
Because he lost and he's saltine.
I lost, and I lost to a black woman at that. And I waited 3 minutes. She didn't come shake my hand.
First of all, she probably didn't want to touch you no more. She probably seen you do something nasty YT man. We know y'all nasty.
This is the level.
Digging.
Yeah, this is the level of microaggression. This is the level of microaggression that many of our people deal with every day in every context of work. You know, from the server at a restaurant to an executive in a Fortune 500 company. This is the level of microaggression and jealousy that especially women of color experience every single day.
You see, men experience it too.
County judge is getting a lot of criticism, but it has nothing to do with any of his court rulings.
Rather, it was the judge's interaction with the courthouse IT staffer that lit up the internet. ABC 13's Maya Shea is live at the Harris County Civil Courthouse with more on this. Maya.
Harris County.
Yeah, you may have already seen the video. It's Judge Nathan Mulleron of the 215th District Court. He had an issue with his courtroom computer, so he called the IT guy over to help. And in the process of that, somehow he got upset and ordered the IT guy to leave his courtroom. Take a look at that moment.
No, it wasn't a false alarm. Don't joke around. I'm serious about this. It was happening. Get out of my courtroom. Find his supervisor. Jesus. Sick and tired of this today.
Oh, Peter.
I made some strong words there from the judge. We have confirmed that the young man works for the court administrative department and spends his days fixing computer issues throughout the courthouses with a number of judges. We went to Judge Mulleron's courtroom today to ask him about the video. The judge did not want to comment and would not allow us to record inside his courtroom. Retired Judge Mike Schneider says while he didn't want to comment on this specific incident, he told us that judges are held to a higher standard here in Texas.
There's codes for lawyers. There's also codes for judges, and judges are held to a higher standard. And judges are required to be patient, dignified, and courteous to anyone, witnesses, lawyers, anyone, as long as they're in their official capacity.
So the guy, his computer stuff wasn't working. The guy came in, he fixed it within like 3 seconds. And he's like, hey, there we go. It was a false negative or false alarm. And he was just making light of a situation. And the judge got so upset that he was not smart enough to fix the computer.
Sorry.
I'm upset.
He looked like the little wimp.
Get out my courtroom.
Yeah.
I don't like your kind anyway.
Get out my courtroom. That's in Harris
What's
County.
so funny sometimes?
What's so funny? What's so funny?
Judge Nathan, yeah, he's
Milleron.
Yeah.
Milleron, okay.
Yeah.
Nathan, you all right, boo?
District. Need some milk.
Cried in the chamber.
He needs some milk. I
He
think
needs
that's
some
what
milk.
it is. He needs some white milk.
And by the way, everybody who's listening, the person who fixed his computer was a brown person. I'm just saying. He was brown.
He was upset.
Smarter than him.
I you know what? I asked people the other day, I said, when people ask women what type of man they want, what do they say?
A strong man, successful. I mean, I got a whole list, but anyway.
Let me start it off for you. Tall,
dark, and handsome.
Okay. All right, folks. Hey, like I said, make sure you go on YouTube and subscribe to Our Plugs. Also on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. I'm just saying.
Tall, dark, and handsome. I'm just saying, you know.
What I don't, you know what? This is a family show, but let's
this morning show.
This next story is crazy.
Uh-oh.
We need more mental health care around this country. If you see somebody on the side of the road passed out, what are you gonna do?
Call somebody.
Call 911.
Call 911.
I'm calling somebody.
They're not moving. They're out the car, the door is open, and they just laid out.
I'm just calling somebody.
I'm gonna call someone.
Man, y'all ain't got no white in y'all, huh?
Now I'm gonna go up the street to the next. I'm like, hey,
I'm gonna call. I'm gonna stay in my car, and I'm gonna call
911. Look right.
All right.
Let them know where he's at, but I'm not gonna walk up there because
I ain't going up to the car.
Let's get into it.
Part of the game.
Man says he was afraid for his life as he was attacked by a man who he stopped to help on the side of a Central Florida expressway.
That man is now in jail facing multiple charges. This happened Monday morning on the 429 expressway near the Seidel Road exit in Winter Garden. West 2's Justin Shecker talked with the victim.
I don't want to lose my humanity. We're put on this earth to help each other.
And that's exactly what Hans Hamilton tried to do Monday morning on the 429 expressway in Winter Garden.
I saw a car crashed. I saw a door open. So being a good person, any human being would see, you would just pull over to check.
As Hamilton parks his Tesla, the man in the red t-shirt appeared to be lying motionless on the ground next to a white Lexus that had slammed into a guardrail.
I rolled down my window. Hey, are you okay? Are you okay? No response. So I'm thinking, this person's dead. So I open up my car door. As soon as I opened that car door, he was off that ground. So he was waiting.
This video from a camera in his car shows the man hop on the hood of the Tesla, and he starts stomping on the windshield.
So that's on a little incline at 429. It pulled me out of my car. As I was falling backwards, he was jumping off the roof on top of me. And that's when he started kicking and pummeling me.
A different camera captured the ambush attack and the man repeatedly punching his head.
I know on the back of my head they counted 8 different bumps, plus the kicks to the jaw, which I can finally today, I'm able to eat a thin sandwich, but I still can't open my mouth all the way.
Hamilton says the suspect, later identified as 44-year-old Daniel Coman, threatened to take his life.
The whole time he's hitting me, he's telling me he's going to kill me. And he didn't just tell me. His eyes were void of any humanity. I believed it. So when I was fighting, I knew
You didn't
the
fight.
last thing I was going to see was not that ground.
Hamilton explained how he managed to get off the ground and away from his attacker.
I cannot beat him strength-wise. So I have to try to incapacitate him. So I think I was pommeling in his jugular vein in his neck.
Deputies arrested Coman for battery and criminal mischief for what he did to Hamilton and his car. He's also facing charges of resisting with violence, as well as assault and battery on the first responding deputy.
What's going on, DJ Kitty?
Did they drug test him for any kind of substance in his system? Did you see them eyes? Did you see his? Y'all go to YouTube. Did y'all see his eyes? That man jumped up off that ground, and in a split second, he was. Y'all, it's not funny, but don't make me laugh. In a split second, he was on his tail. Go ahead, Miss Morningstar. Go ahead, Miss Morningstar. Go ahead, honey. Miss Morningstar.
He leaped in the air like he was the Incredible Hulk and jumped on the. At that very moment, sir, you didn't still have your car running. You couldn't push the gas to pull off and make that sucker fly because he was on something clearly.
He got out the car. What? When he jumped on the car and he got out.
When he jumped up off the ground, would have been your sign to pull off.
I thought he said he pulled him out the car because.
No, the man was laying on, but
he said when he got out,
no, the man was laying. He jumped.
Yeah, when he was on the ground, old boy had about 5 seconds to react to the aggressive running towards his vehicle.
Drive off.
I'd have been gone. He would have got. He would have caught the front end of that Tesla. Is what he would have caught. You know.
He would have caught something.
He would have flipped up off that thing.
Play it one more time. One more time, Bite. I just want to see how. Yes, I just want to see how he jumped up off the ground.
Meanwhile, a man says he was afraid for his life as he was attacked by a man who he stopped to help on the side of a Central Florida expressway.
That man is now in jail facing multiple charges. This happened Monday morning on the 429 expressway near the Seidel Road exit in Winter Garden. West 2's Justin Shecker talked with the victim.
I don't want to lose my humanity. We're put on this earth to help each other.
And that's exactly what Hans Hamilton tried to do Monday morning on the 429 expressway in Winter Garden.
I saw a car crashed. I saw a door open. So being a good person, any human being would see, you would just pull over to check.
As Hamilton parks his Tesla, the man in the red t-shirt appeared to be lying motionless on the ground next to a white Lexus that had slammed into a guardrail.
I rolled down my window. Hey, are you okay? Are you okay? No response. So I'm thinking, this person's dead. So I open up my car door.
Right there is where he
as soon as I opened that car door, he was off that ground. So he was waiting.
This video from a camera in his car shows the man hop on the hood of the Tesla, and he starts stomping on the windshield.
So that's on a little incline at 429.
Okay,
it pulled me out of my car. As I was falling backwards, he was jumping.
Go ahead and pause it. Now, right then, when he saw him jump up off the ground, right there, he could have been gone. There's no cars coming. He could have drove off. I would have drove right over him.
He didn't even have to go on the pavement. He could have just rolled through the grass and then got back on.
on the
and
pavement.
then hopped on the freeway. You could have rolled
like
over
everybody else is driving by.
Everybody else is
driving by.
out of here, messing with me.
Yeah. Go ahead.
It's funny how in those situations, people that seem to be out of their mind, when their life is in danger, they get a moment of clarity. They get a moment of clarity. So if he'd have felt that his life was in danger, he'd have got a moment of clarity and said, maybe this ain't such a good idea because this person ain't playing.
The
Brown.
DC, the way he jumped up, yeah, you should have stayed in your car. Anyway, go ahead. We only have a few minutes left.
Explained how he managed to get off the ground and away from his attacker.
I mean, I cannot beat him strength-wise. So I have to try to incapacitate him. So I think I was pommeling in his jugular vein in his neck.
Deputies arrested Coleman for battery and criminal mischief for what he did to Hamilton and his car. He's also facing charges of resisting with violence, as well as assault and battery on the first responding deputy.
He attacks the cop. Cop's on the ground rolling. What do? 4 broken ribs. Jump on the ground with the cop. And at that point, somebody ran across the street, across the freeway, and we're all trying to get this guy cuffed as he's still fighting.
Hamilton also suffered a brain bleed, multiple contusions, and a concussion.
Physically, the body's doing what it should do and it's healing, but it's very painful. 4 broken ribs is no joke. Mentally, it's a little more difficult.
He says he's grateful for the kindness of strangers who are making donations on his GoFundMe page for his auto and medical bills.
So the point is, there's still kindness in the world. People are donating that don't even know me. And I'm very thankful.
Covering Orange County, Justin Shecker, WESH 2 News.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Hamilton said any human being would
Y'all
see.
see my face. Do y'all?
Yeah, that's sad, but you got to pick your battles. Right there, you could have ran him smooth over. You could have drove around him. So
what did you think you was gonna do for a dead man? If you thought he was dead, what did you think you was gonna do?
That's the perfect picture right there, Allie. So he up on 1 foot. I doubt they always brag about how fast those Teslas would take off. He wouldn't have been able to handle that. He'd have ended up in the middle of the highway. Yeah, he'd ended up in the middle of the highway and met his maker with an 18-wheeler right in his face.
Oh, good. I ain't no good.
I'm not playing with y'all today.
Hey, listen. Sometimes, but like you said, you got to know. You're gonna help people. You got to make sure you're safe. You when I asked you, because if it's at night, oh hell no. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying. You got to know when it's safe, because you can help people that are desperate in need, right? And not everybody's gonna do the same thing, but do it within reason. And if that is happening, there's no time to think, oh, he jumped on my car and he's stomping it. I should get out. And do what? I'm just saying. And if you know you ain't got no hand-to-hand skills.
Right. We have been saying.
You don't have no hand-to-hand. You better get that 2-way.
They better
for
get
real.
Right?
We have said for years for everybody to keep their head on the swivel. Now that man obviously he has something up his sleeve. His eyes is as big as a quarter. Bugged out his head. He's lit. So
he was waiting.
Good luck to that man. And you can still have humanity and stay in your car and call somebody. You don't have to pull out. You don't have to get out.
Why does that culture always feel like they have to try and save everybody? Like, nothing is dangerous. They go up to an alligator. Oh, you so nice. And next thing you know, they in the alligator's mouth.
By the way, this is Florida man, by the way. This is Florida man.
Wow.
But look, DJ Kitty said it earlier.
Hey. Bridge Day. You scared of the pictures? Power play. Open the straight or you'll be living in hell. Censor the satellites. How what we did to your bases. You're losing your mind and you're losing this war. Face it. You tweet like a madman, threatening power plants and bridges. Praise be to Allah. You sound unhinged, you bitch. You want us living in hell, but you're the one scared of the sky. Begging every satellite company to hide what we did to your guys. 17 bases hit, C-130 and Blackhawks gone. 100 million wasted just to save one.
Listen to the lyrics.
How bad little Iran up your military. Power plant, preach that.
They related to us.
Open the straight or you'll be living in hell.
Where do they get these people who
All I know is I want the whole album.
I want the album. I mean,
I want the whole album.
You know, they are within that region of Africa. So I'm just saying, like,
they got some bangers.
The flavor in is real. They got the swag for real.
Bangers. I mean, my goodness. All I'm gonna say is Lego.
Yeah.
And where's the lie though? Where's the lie?
Breaking news. Byron enlists in the Marines.
Did he really?
No, it's wrong because it's an Army uniform, but it's just
I was about to say.
It's a meme, you know. We could use the services. We could use the services. Yeah.
I mean, every last one of the magazines need to sign up.
Yeah. I hope he ain't no Simple Simon sucker like his daddy.
Well,
get on out there, boy.
Get on out there, because they said that they would fight. Y'all remember them videos that was going around with them punching themselves in the head? You know, they need to be down to the recruiting station. And I mean, last I checked, they're looking for troops, MAGA. Get on out there.
They Patriots,
may have
right?
to stay in a hotel, but
They Patriots, right?
They should be. They're doing it for their daddy. Anyway, as usual, Viper DC, great show. Viper, you got some editing to do, of course.
Too easy.
Yeah, you know, you
Don't
try.
even mention it. Don't even mention it. Don't even.
But I encourage everyone to take a moment and go out to YouTube and actually watch these videos. They are they're informative. And I think I want to buy me some Legos. Guys, great show per usual. Any last words for our listening audience? We're gonna start with you, DC. What you got?
Yeah, I wanna switch it up a little bit. I wanna give a prayer out to Shanika with the loss of her mom. The Our Plugs family is there with you. We're praying for you, and you have all of our heartfelt condolences.
Yes, absolutely,
Amen.
DC.
Amen.
You stole my line at the end, but thank you very much. I appreciate you going there. Miss Jack, you know, we love you dearly, and we're here for you. We are family. We're going to be family until we all leave this, and then we pass it on to ours. You know, we are family, and when one hurts, we all hurt. So, Miss Jack, you have a family full of friends who love you dearly, and we are praying for you, your brother, and the rest of your family. Thank you, DC.
Absolutely.
Go ahead, Viper.
And so we got to make sure that we get out there and vote. Midterms are here, primaries are here. There is a candidate in Nebraska, William Forbes. He's a MAGA pastor running as a Democrat. I say this all the time. Use bluevoterguide.org to help you figure out who is who on the blue side. He's running as a Democrat. This is a MAGA pastor in Nebraska running for Senate, William Forbes. So use bluevoterguide.org and make sure you check out that and make sure you know who you're voting for, because a lot of times people pretend this is not the first time they do it. This is not going to be the last time they do it. So go ahead, get out there, register to vote. Go to vote.org to check your registration, and also make sure that you vote in the primary and the general election. General election is in November. Each state primary is different, but get in there, do your part. William Forbes. So if you go, I'm gonna vote blue, and you vote for William Forbes, he's a MAGA pastor running as a Democrat for Senate.
I will make sure that I tell all of my family. I will be sending them in the information, because that is where DJ Kitty is from. I will pass this message on. The primary, he filed right before the primary deadline, and Dan Osborne is an independent, and he's pretty much voted pretty fairly over these years. Now, I haven't kept up with my hometown, but I will be reaching out to my family and let them know. Go ahead, Miss Morningstar. Thank you guys for tuning in. Miss Morningstar, go ahead and take us home, honey.
Again, guys, great show as always. We thank our two veterans, our brothers of Our Plus, for coming through and always giving us the realness on this Tuesday. And you guys in Memphis, Tennessee, and Holly Springs, Mississippi, y'all go out this morning. Be great. Be careful. Make sure you do all the good things. Register to vote if you can. If you're not, check your voter registration. We are getting close to that time. He is getting even more delusional and deranged. We are living in some really trying times. But I want y'all to be strong and be great, okay? So we'll be back here tomorrow at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. So come on through and hear us out. We'll have Nikki with our ladies of TikTok for Mental Health Day. We'll have Counselor Nikki. So yeah, Counselor Nikki. So y'all come on through and we will see y'all tomorrow, okay? Have a great day, guys. Thank you, Todd. As we wrap up today's show, we want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in, tapping in, and staying connected to your community.
Remember, this platform exists to uplift Black-owned businesses, nonprofits, creatives, and community leaders who are doing the work that moves us forward.
Make sure you support today's guests. Share the show. Stay plugged into our plugs, because when we support each other, we all rise.
Until next time, keep believing, keep building, and keep shining. You've got this.
You've been listening to Our Plugs, the community connection where communities meet opportunity. We'll see you next time.